Yeah, boy, that's my girl. Boy, I swear.
The LO in this bitch, ain't no leaving out. No smile till they seen that 6'4". Got them seething now. $10,000 on that tux and her evening gown. Light reign supreme, tell your king to relieve the crown. All y'all bow when my presence come and grace a room. Niggas talking weight, where that K? I'ma take it to him. Last supper table with
Exclusive.
play the noodles. Fuck record sales, keep it raw. Let's just rate the fluids. Staring out of space, that's the count of stars.
Put my let's put your hood on music right here.
Never force. I'm hydrated with our lives floating. Ghetto that y'all fear. Top is down as I'm riding through it. The sound is up. Frank Bev at a golly levels. City of angels. Fuck you bagging. It's just God is devil.
I had to put my hoodie on for that right there, B.
Does that shit make you put your hoodie on?
Meant to put your hoodie on right there, B. You know what I mean?
Bullshit.
You on your bullshit. You know? What's happening? What's happening out there?
Bullshit, man.
Hoodie music.
Man.
Might tie it backwards and put some holes in the back like that.
Nah, this is what's crazy is I got here at 9:58, which is late, right? But my computer updated. It took legitly 10 minutes just to like get to start the internet.
It's crazy because when I called you, I said, yo, you want to start at 1:15? I said, no, start as soon as I get there.
As soon as I jump out. So I've been sitting here. I hit as soon as I got here, I hit Fatima hit me. She was like, everybody waiting. I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on with my computer, but I had to have enough patience to just let it log on because I wanted to throw it off the damn desk.
Yeah, I update. That's why I never update my. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't update.
Yeah, we early today. We early today. We are early.
Yeah.
This is the brunch hour for real. This is brunch time. This is brunch time. It's brunch time, right? Because breakfast and lunch is brunch, right? So it's like right in the middle, like brunch time. Shout out to everybody from New York, everybody on East Coast time. You actually, this is your
lunch. Really lunch. It's lunchtime.
You know what I
mean? It's lunchtime for us.
For all my fellow West Coasters, you know what I'm saying? This is brunch time. You're supposed to have champagne and orange juice together right now.
Mimosas.
Some of y'all just started work. Some of y'all ain't even got to work yet. You on your phones. We finna get into it though, for real, for real. So No Silence Live, the lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. But it's 10 a.m. today because I got some stuff to do, some Hollywood stuff, some movie stuff to do. So
Hollywood G.
So yeah, I got some movie stuff to do. And it's funny because my homeboy Hot Dog be calling me Hollywood. He been calling me Hollywood for years, and I just laughed at him because I'm like, man, I ain't no Hollywood. And here I am now being Hollywood.
Hollywood G.
So I gotta do some Hollywood stuff. So I wanted to make sure I didn't disregard the table. You feel me? I'm trying to keep good with the table. I'm not trying to let all of my outside priorities make me abandon my obligation to y'all. So we gonna rock it. Y'all know my homie.
I'm gonna hold it down though, y'all. We gonna be here. The trappers, we gonna be in the building, y'all. For real, for real.
Trap actually has to do this. Y'all know y'all gonna be late.
Listen, no, we gonna be on time.
Every day y'all gonna start late.
We gonna be on time, man. Crazy. We gonna be on time. Shout out Tima. Shout out Tima. Tima been pulling up to the clubhouse rooms though. I appreciate that, Tima. Even if you gonna be there, you ain't gonna say too much. Just your presence there. It's dope though, Tima. Thanks for pulling up though. Pulling up though.
So this is what's really funny before we get into all of the madness, right? Is growing up in in Los Angeles, like in the inner cities in Black Los Angeles, I should say. Let's just say Black Los Angeles, right? That's all of the stuff inside the county of Los Angeles where Black people at. Because Black Los Angeles is really small. You know what I mean? Black Long Beach is small. Compton, Compton is black, Watts is black, South Central, like, well, that's LA, that's small for black people. So it's small. Like when you grew up how we grow up, we traditionally do not like when I got in this business, I was saying no to Hollywood. Like I was like, nah. John Singleton, rest in peace, wanted me to do some stuff in films. I'm like, man, I ain't no actor. You know what I'm saying? That's like a real craft. Like I'm not no actor. Aaron Magruder wrote a part with me in mind for Black Jesus, right? In the TV show with Slink. And I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to act. And so growing up, you know what I mean? Something funny, right? My big homie Ace, we used to be hustling in the neighborhood, whatever we doing our thing in the neighborhood. And if somebody did some off-brand shit, some shit that was some bullshit, he'd be like, man, y'all better take that Hollywood, Beverly Hills 90210 shit that way. You know what I mean? So like Hollywood is really shamed in Black Los Angeles. And so when I got into business and we had to start going to Hollywood because that's where the scene was, where a lot of music was being broken at. Like, you know, the records were being broken at. You had to be in Hollywood. I always fought it for years. And when I started to learn about hip hop marketing, you know, and records in 2011 to 2019, when I really got deep into it, I realized Hollywood was like our extra, that was like how New York has fashion and media to a degree. Like we have Hollywood. Like that's our backyard. So the thing that could help me the most was something I was avoiding at all costs. Like Pun, I put it up on my story, but Pun talked about it. Like me going Hollywood just never made sense. And now here we are, and I'm like, oh, I get it. I can make sense out of it. This is like our secret weapon. This is why people think like they know about our culture all over the world, is because Hollywood's in our backyard. So the point is, you know, if you're going to get into this hip hop thing, put up your pride. You don't need your pride, man. Your pride ain't going to get you nowhere, because you will really turn your back on something really, 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 really great. And for us, Hollywood is that. So as soon as I say, yes, here are a bunch of really dope stuff, you know what I'm saying? And we here. So we get cracking.
But at the same time, you feel like you got to watch which door you go through, though, too, at the same time, though, right? You don't want
mean, let's be honest, Trap. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Most people ain't gonna invite me in them doors. They not even gonna try. Shout out to Puff. Puff made sure he let me know, like, gee, everybody sees you like as you are. When Puff was like, yeah, we don't party, I knew right then and there, okay, the word was out. Feel me? The word was out. Like, and now I don't want to say don't play, but like, oh, Glasses don't play like that. That ain't his thing. And like, I get it. So I don't think I really have to worry about being walked through those doors. Like the stuff that, like, what's homie name? The big buff dude that was a football player.
Big buff dude.
You know, he was dancing in Friday at the Next.
Oh, Terry Crews.
Like that probably would never happen to me.
Yeah.
Like I can see, like, when I'm doing what I'm doing now, how people see me. You know what I'm saying? They be like,
yeah.
I think they think I'm gonna take their lunch money or something. I don't know what these people think. They be thinking some crazy shit. So I'll be honest, I think my reputation precedes me so much that they like, yeah, we just gonna do straight business with this guy. Now I think they still try to beat me for sure. You know, everybody gonna try to cheat you on the money, but I don't think I'm gonna have to like do none of that crazy stuff or be proposed to do none of the crazy stuff you hear about other people. I don't think that's gonna necessarily be my thing. So that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if Terry Crews compromised integrity, like, because
they tried Terry Crews though. Like that moment that happened with him though was the dude just then the dude woke up to him and just grab his swing sports.
Yeah. They tried it.
Yeah, they tried.
And he was very professional. You know what I mean? He told the dude, like, you know, whatever, but he didn't come out and make he didn't sue him. I mean, he waited a long time before he sued him. He didn't kick his ass. And
that was crazy.
I can't say I wouldn't have kicked his ass, but I respect Terry Crews. I respect when regular men deal with, you know what? We was just talking about this.
What's that?
Shout out to a couple of the homies on Clubhouse, Mikey, Chicago ADHD, and he was talking about James Harden, and they were talking about the circumstances that was rumored to happen to him, where he got into a dice game with the boxer, allegedly Adrian Broner, and they were shooting dice. And Broner allegedly used T's dice on Harden and them and beat him for like $900,000, a couple basketball players. And when they realized they got beat with some T's dice, feel me, they go to Big U allegedly to help them get their money back, right? And Big U makes a deal. He charges them some money, go get their money back from James Harden, you know, a couple extra dollars, kick his ass, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And James Harden gets his money back. Allegedly, the feds go to James Harden and they ask him about it because allegedly they had Big U line tapped. And James Harden allegedly confirms the whole story. And I had this conversation with a homegirl before. You know what I mean? Where something happened. She was telling me what happened. She had just moved to Long Beach. The Insanes took her son's chain, you know, at Poly. The son is in 11th grade, goes to Poly. The Insane Crips take his chain. Young Insanes take his chain. They punch on him and take his chain at a bus stop. And she calls me to tell me what happened. And I'm like, damn. She's like, do you know somebody from Insane? I'm like, yeah, I know a couple people. She was like, yeah, I called my brother from Hoover. Feel me? You know, blah, blah, blah. And him and his homies rounding up. I said, well, look. She said, what do you think I should do? I said, do me a favor. Call your brother back. She's like, yeah. I said, tell him don't do nothing. She said, what? I said, tell him don't do nothing. I said, the next call I want you to make is to the police. She was like, what? I'm like, go to the police. I'm like, why are you calling everybody else as gang members to get involved in something you're not a gang member? Your son not a gang member. Like, you're a regular civilian. Like, you're a regular person. You're a taxpaying citizen. You not thugging. So why would you go involve thugs to deal with a situation? You finna threaten somebody else's life, threaten somebody else's freedom over a chain. I say all that to say, like with Terry Crews, it's way too many black people playing the middle. It's way too many black people playing the middle. Just because you black, that don't make you street. You don't have to play street rules as a black person. It's one thing to be raised in the culture of the streets, right? That's cool. We all raised, most of us raised and knowing the slang and living some things, but that don't make you somebody who got to take the law into their own hands to find justice. So I told her, I was like, yeah, don't put your brother's jeopardy and freedom. I mean, don't put your brother's freedom in jeopardy. Like, that was just a bad decision. I'm like, call the police, have your son, you know, deal with it like that.
You are very, very like elevated. You moved on because I couldn't see myself. I mean, I understand what you're saying about them not handling it within the street because it could really escalate and go. But I couldn't. I kind of couldn't muster up myself to tell somebody to call the police though.
I
understand what you're saying.
I tell regular people call the police all the time. If you're not like me, I'm not calling the police. I'm gonna deal with it. But I'm also okay with getting in trouble. Like, I'm okay with getting in trouble. I'm okay with going to jail if I have to. I'm okay with dealing with the consequence. If you're not okay with dealing with they're not okay with dealing with the consequence. And Terry Crews wasn't okay if he
not Terry Crews. Oh, you talking about all right, all right.
Yeah, it's the same conversation. Terry Crews, Terry Crews ain't on that timing. You punch this executive, it's gonna come with a lot of shit. You probably have to go to jail. You probably have to tell a tale, and you may still have to pay consequences for a decision made. Like, the judge might not think because he grabbed your Johnson, feel me, that was a reason for you to punch him. And you may have to go be on probation. You may have to do community service. It come with a consequence, taking justice into your own hands. That's what being street is about. That's what being street is about. Being street is when I'm willing to take justice in my own hands, but also being willing to deal with consequence. So I respect Terry Crews for not playing the middle. Don't play the middle. because I see too many people playing the middle like that. Allegedly, if what's being said about James Harden is true, that's him playing the middle. Yeah. That's him playing the middle. So I would advise all of my street partners, you too, if it's somebody that's not like us and it's not somebody that you willing to go to jail over, right? Like if you know that they're not going to be able to handle the pressure when the police come talk to them because you didn't have to knock somebody down because they didn't disrespected your people, tell them to call the police. We need to stop allowing all these black people that ain't from like on street shit to stop playing the middle. Mm-hmm. Rappers included. Stop playing the middle. Stop talking about you're going to fight somebody to solve your problems. Grow up. This ain't your thing. Stop listening to these rap songs or letting these rap songs influence you to deal with consequences that you don't understand what's coming. I know what's coming. I have been to jail entirely enough times to know how this thing works when you go to jail. I done been in enough fights. I know how this thing works. And I'm okay with dying. That matters.
Stop the show. Stop the show.
This is the show. This is the show. I'm saying I'm okay with it. So I would advise all of my brothers that's in the streets, stop having these people be in the middle. That middle ground of being in the middle and yo people using you. Like, yo, I noticed that sometimes black people want to use the Crips like the army. Well, y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all ain't did nothing. I see people say that shit all the time. Oh, the Crips and Bloods ain't did nothing to. The Crips and Bloods ain't did nothing to. The Crips and Bloods ain't did nothing to. What's the
that water bottle? What that water bottle right there? What that water bottle?
What's the white man from Florida that did that to Trayvon Martin?
Zimmerman.
Yeah, the Crips and Bloods ain't did nothing to Zimmerman. Nigga, that was in Florida. Like niggas think that you supposed to just hire. You know what the America does for their military? They pay them. Start paying them. You want to use the Crips and Bloods as your military? Start paying them.
That's what James did. They gave us some bread.
Yeah, but then the problem is when they
came and found it, he came
to verify the story. He came and told the whole story.
Yeah, he was back a civilian. He
said, read the whole book to him. Front to the last page.
Yes, sir. Officer, yes, sir.
That nigga should have told that nigga, hey, call the police, man.
But is that biting the cheese, though?
I mean,
that's a good question, Trap. That's actually...
I really feel like the way you were raised have a lot to do with it. Like I need to take a lot more time to understand who James Harden is for me to say if he told or not. To me, like I tell people all the time, people call me about getting change backs and shit. When I was running around every day and I was doing my thing every day hard, people would call me about getting their change back, something that happened. I would always like figure out who I was doing what for. Because to me, they'll throw my life away. Like people will throw your life away fast, like for you. And it's like, even in this situation where it was a simple business and I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what type of dude James is. I tell you one thing, like, I don't think $100,000 was worth it to go get $900,000 back, because if it's somebody that's not from the streets and they can tell the police, that should be worth $500,000 because you was finna get nothing.
James told.
You bit the cheese. He bit the cheese.
He bit the cheese. Yeah. Grilled cheese sandwich.
If what they said is true, I don't know if it's true, so I can't just put that out there.
No, I feel bad. Never mind, James. I don't know
if that is what happened, then yes, I get what y'all saying.
I think it goes down to the to any time you volunteer, or you give information to help incriminate somebody else.
But that's only a thing for criminals.
Yeah,
I think James Harden.
But no, I broke it.
Go ahead, Trap.
No, I broke it down because I said I think it kind of went like this. All right, listen, we got this going on right now. We have this information right here that you participated in hiring this person.
Exactly, Spud McKenzie.
This for,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying, to do this for you. And if you don't tell us how this whole shit went down, we're gonna wrap you up in this situation though too. know what I'm saying? Because RICO has to be 3 or more people involved in it. So you will be on the top of this board also too, because you engaged with them, giving them some funds. So either you're gonna tell us everything that happened and how it went down, or you're gonna be involved in this right here. So I think that's why he gave us the information, though. And then that would be biting the cheese.
Well, I mean, because using a Shylock is a crime. Hiring a Shylock is a crime. So even if you're using Big U at that time as a Shylock, that's a crime.
Yes.
So now you're a part of the crime.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I will have to know a little bit more about James Harden before I feel certain about what's happening. I don't really know nothing about homie. Like, he messed with some of my homies, but I don't know him.
But that go back to G point about dipping your toe in the street pool.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing. That middle ground, dog.
Yeah,
call the damn police. Don't want you worried about being embarrassed because this man then cheated you. You feel me, in a dice game. Call the damn police. You know what I mean? And maybe the police can't do nothing. Eat it as a loss.
Where can I get some of them trick dice from, dude?
Hey, let me ask you this, Glasses. I mean, I heard you. I was listening to you all Hollywood and shit now. You talking about
Hollywood G.
Yeah,
Hollywood G.
Hey, this Hollywood ass nigga. Hey, you saw how he was trying to get to everybody, let everybody know he Hollywood now. Like he was trying to, I'm trying to tell him I'm Hollywood now, guys. But so now some shit happened to you now. Say somebody get you for dice, right, with some trick dice. Now that you Hollywood, you gonna go about it the same way as?
No, I'm gonna just let them have the money if they got me on the dice.
Okay. All right.
If you beat me, one thing about me, bro, if you beat me right in my face, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I'm gonna just let you win.
But they beat you by cheating, though? They beat you by cheating, though?
What do you mean? I would catch my young homies cheated me in a dice game.
Oh goddamn!
And I knew they was cheating me, and I let them win because I was getting that kind of money at the time.
So you think James, the type of money James Harden getting, he should have just been like, all right, fuck it.
I'm not saying what James should have did. I'm just saying, okay, why don't you go to the police? Can you tell the police that, hey man, this guy beat me in a dice game, and what's the crime? Well, what do the police charge you with? Or do you sue him and then you have to prove in front of the whole public world, you feel me, that he whooped you with some teased dice? Like a lot of the stuff y'all been hearing about rappers getting hurt, and that's what this shit is really over.
Yeah.
A lot of people chicken shit using teased dice. That's why I only shoot 3 dice.
Yeah. I didn't even know y'all play CeeLo over there. That's my shit. I don't know how to play craps.
You call it 4, 5, 6.
Nigga, I was really just trying to see how Hollywood Hogan was gonna handle it now. Now that he was Hollywood Hogan over here.
Hollywood G.
Nah, I'm just saying, listen, if somebody did something wrong to me, I don't think I've turned over my street stuff. I ain't went legal yet. Maybe one day.
He ain't Terry Crews just yet.
Maybe one day. I don't know how much money I would have to get to become like a regular person.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna be a regular person.
Yeah, how much money it take for a grown man to grope you when you call the cops on him?
Yeah, just to be regular. I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm not gonna hit you back. I'm gonna call the police.
Is that regular though?
That's regular.
I'm saying if a grown man grab your shit,
that's the American standard.
Oh man,
the American
waiting on them.
No, that's not the American standard.
You waiting on them. Yo, hold on. What's up with this boy getting hit on like this? You seen him get hit again?
Hey, nigga, you talking about Dean the Great?
Yes, bro. What's up with him getting hit on like this, man?
That shit fake.
Yeah, I'm with G.
Is it fake, bro?
I'm with G. Cause that's insane.
Yo, bro. I'm like, why is he getting hit on like this, man?
Like, that's insane.
Dude, Link throwing him like this.
You know, the first nigga who smacked him, that's
Larry Will. No. It's another one, G.
No, I seen both of them.
The first nigga who slapped him was one of the strongest men in the world. Yeah. That's Larry Wills, nigga. That nigga benching 600 pounds or some shit like that.
But I think that was a smart play for a streamer to get slapped by him.
I think so. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That was a real slap.
And that's why, but that nigga boxes though.
Who?
So he can take one there. He can take one there, right?
Yeah, he boxes. He slapped. So that nigga
shit out of him.
He cool with
even though it was scripted, that's when it started being wrestling. Like we can say wrestling fake. I ain't let none of them people slam on me and all that shit they be doing to each other.
Nope.
Fuck that.
Did you see the other video when he dope fiend the big boy up though? They got another video. They said it happened first. They said he choked him out and put him to sleep in front of his wife while the wife was in the background laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send it to you. So then the slap occurred after that.
Wait a minute, hold up. Who got put to sleep?
The big boy.
I seen Larry Wills get slapped by somebody and got done and knocked out. But I mean, listen, man, you can't you know, again, like at least they teaching accountability. You know, he was talking crazy to that man's wife.
Crazy.
Even if it was a skit, it was a great skit. I'm proud of that skit. Because you're supposed to get slapped playing with somebody's wife like that.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just to find when he choked him out.
I seen another one where old boy manager punched on him, but I'm cool. I wouldn't want to even talk about that shenanigans because
that's a perfect word, shenanigans. That's exactly what that was. But there ain't no way I'm signing up, even if it's fake, to let this big ass nigga smack me in my face.
DSPs, that he did look like Zangief. That dude who
big as hell.
That socked him. Yes. I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah, I'm not signing nothing to get sucked by Zangief.
Listen, the thing is, for the skit, he went all the way through with it.
He did.
Because they slapped the shit out of him.
Smacked the shit out of him.
He smacked him, and the dude linked on him too. The dude who linked on him too, though.
My nigga, the nigga so hard, when they got back to the video, he was out of the frame. Like he wasn't even in the frame. He smacked that nigga into the van.
He said, yo, he smacked me from the girls, man. He said, the girls ain't see it, man. The girls ain't see it.
On his wife.
They heard it.
The girls ain't see it, man.
You see this Danny Boy Snoop Dogg? I sent it to you. Did you look at it?
For me, yeah, I seen it. Yeah, I seen it.
You know, this nigga looked at it. Nigga text back.
Exactly. Talk shit up. Back to accountability, right? And since we talking about accountability, Danny Boy got to take some accountability.
Oh, man. Shit. Here we go. Go ahead.
Danny Boy just got to take some accountability.
What's the accountability you think he needs to take?
Bro, how do you... Even during the whole damn interview, he was talking shit about the contract and was talking shit when he got the contract. I did not expect him to say he signed the contract.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either, though. That's a fact.
Okay. I was wondering where you were going with this. Yeah, because he signed it.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
He did sign it, nigga. You saw the 7,000. You seen all this shit.
Y'all want to show people the skit?
Yeah, play it.
Hold on.
Oh, you talking about the skit where you got smacked?
No, I don't want to see that dumb shit.
Oh, you talking about Danny Boy, right?
We try not to do that dumb shit on No Ceiling. I hate talking about that dumb ass shit.
Nah, you try not to do that. Boy going around getting hit on, dude. That shit is crazy.
I ain't
above brow in real life. On a podcast.
No, that it's not high or low brow. I'm just saying
high. This low brow smacking.
It's not high or low brow, man. Jesus, it's none of that.
Speaking of brow, that nigga got his eyebrows smacked off.
Man, he got smacked.
No, the punch. I think the punch was worse though.
Punch might have been worse. Yeah. God damn.
Let me see if I can find this. Danny Boy. Here it is.
I don't like Danny Boy talking about he was walking through his hood with this fake. He could have got me killed with this nigga. That's you ain't taking accountability on that either. You could have got yourself killed, nigga. You don't want to wear the chain. Like nobody told you to wear that fake shit out in the public.
Okay, I can't find it. So this is what
you talking about the shit you sent us?
Yeah. Oh, I did send it.
Yes, nigga. Like what?
Damn, I was looking through Twitter facts. Hold on, let me look. There we go. Here we go. Oh, yes, right here. Shout out to Mighty, Art of Dialogue. Hold on. Let me send this over here so y'all can see this. We'll break this thing down right here. Get to this thing early.
That nigga Art be getting these interviews, boy.
Yeah, you do.
Man.
Here it goes right here. Yeah, it is in the group chat. Yep. Okay, here we go. Shout out to Danny Boy.
Shout out to Danny Boy.
Yeah, Danny Boy just crazy, man. I feel so bad for Dan. He just blamed everybody too. Here we go. Shout out to Mighty. What's up, homeboy?
My guy, Danny Boy. Welcome back, my man.
Okay.
And people don't understand. A lot of people's like, well, he don't owe you nothing, and I just think, out of meeting Snoop again and being faced one-on-one, especially in a time and day in a space like what we're in. What do I mean by that? All of us had an opportunity to see the Snoop Dogg story where I guess he was kind of messed over by Death Row, and
Snoop Dogg was never messed over by Death Row. That's one lie I would like to get rid of in 2026. Snoop Dogg was not messed over by Death Row. None of them dudes got messed over by Death Row. I know Suge did a lot of things, But one thing he did was make sure he looked out for all of those guys.
So what's the complaints that mostly come from him then?
What's the complaints?
Yeah, like what's the complaints that the artists normally have when it comes to death row?
I don't know what their complaints was. I really don't know what their complaints was. But it wasn't about the money. Them dudes was all getting 6 figures a month. Like stipends. Okay. Remember, right? When they signed Snoop Dogg is like a brand new artist, right? And this is in the early 90s, right? So when he's working on Dre's record, that becomes his first publishing and different things. He has a publishing deal, so whatever money. That's when he started getting stipends every month. He was getting stipends to live. Remember the day Snoop's album comes out, his debut solo album, Doggy Style, he catches a murder case. You know what I'm saying? Suge, the label pays for Snoop's murder case. He was still making money enough to pay his bills every month. And I think Snoop has been honest and said this. I think this is everybody else's on the outside's idea of money. But Dash, Snoop, all them dudes, Dre, all them dudes got paid. Yes, they did. I'm telling y'all. Pac was getting 6 figures a month. They was all getting paid. They was getting treated better than any label treated anybody, especially for them situations. So I get that. I see that Snoop and Suge got their own thing going now, and it's different. It's a different situation, but it's not about him robbing them. So even as him getting messed over, I don't know how would he had gotten messed over at that time. If I think Snoop is honest with this. Like, I think he's thanked Suge before for keeping him out of prison. So I don't know kind of where this is coming from or why this thing is being going on. But none of them dudes got messed over. Pac did not say he got fucked over in no contract with Death Row. Pac never said that. Never. Pac never said he got messed over. That's a lie.
Dr. Dre got messed over after the case, though.
Dr. Dre didn't get messed over.
No, I'm talking about when he left and he wasn't able to get none of his masters and all that like that.
He said, no, that's what his sacrifice was to get out of the contracts and his obligations. No, Pac did not say that. Pac never said that one time.
What are they saying Pac said?
That, oh man, Suge was beating him. No, he did not say that. That's a lie. Like, we don't gotta lie. That's not what he said. Now, what other people said is different. What Pac said was not that. In no interview. So again, what somebody else is lying about is different. When y'all keep saying that Pac never said that one time. Pac was getting Pac was getting $100,000+ every month from the day he got out. Death Row spent roughly $2 million to get him out of jail, right? They paid for him to record his first album, and they was giving him stipends to live. So I don't know how you can count just fine. You can count just fine. If listen what I'm saying, coach. If Pac, they get Pac out of jail, that's $2-3 million to get him out of jail. Was that supposed to be free?
No.
No, he didn't. CMG, he didn't make that money times a million. G, that's not true, dog. Like, listen, the way a record deal works is Pac's deal is public. It's public, right? Pac was getting roughly, let's just push it up to 20%. It wasn't that much. I remember what it was, but his contracts are public. Let's say Pac is getting 20% of whatever the wholesale rate is. Let's say Pac is getting, I don't know, let's say $2. Let's just say $2, even though it's not quite that high. No, he didn't recoup that. Yeah, he recouped that after he passed away. Yeah. But I'm saying, let's say he's getting $2. I'm telling you, Pac didn't recoup. Hell no. Not okay. Just listen. Let me break it down. Let's say Pac's cut of the money is $2, which is probably not that much, right? Let's say it's $2 per record. They spent $2 to $3 million. Let's say $3 million getting him out of jail. How much it costs to make that record? $1 million? How much it cost to make All Eyes on Me? How much they paying in beats? How much they paying for everything? At that time.
Especially, man, I was about to say, especially
in-house producers though. So
right?
Yeah.
So let's say they have 4 million. How much they shooting videos? That is not true, Anderson Avenue. That's a lie. They didn't bail him out with his own money. That's a lie. That's another lie that happened.
No.
That was something that dude had to sign for. All this money. Let's say they in debt. Let's say the number, right? Let's say the number is this. He has to recoup out of his portion. That's the point. He has to pay back all money spent on him and all money owed out of his $2. Not out of the $10 that the CD comes back, but out of the $2. Do you get the difference? So it's not like when an artist, like if somebody fronts you $1 million and then you sell 100,000 records and that make $1 million, you didn't recoup. Let's say if somebody gave you $1 million and your cut is $1, you need to make $1 million out of your $1. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you never heard Pac talk shit about Suge.
Death Row did do right by Pac. What the hell y'all mean?
You never heard
really
Pac
trying to say argued it. Of course Death Row did. Man, y'all motherfuckers is crazy. This motherfucker couldn't get out of jail. What do you mean did they do right by him? Like, look, man, y'all got to grow up. You got to stop being little fucking kids. It ain't no janky contract. How's that a janky contract? That's all business. You ain't finna pay the cook the most money. First off, he couldn't get out of jail. Nobody would get him out of jail. Nobody. When they get him out of jail, he get the best records. He get to the front of the line. He get all the best songs, all the best beats.
But you never heard Pac complain, though. That's my thing.
The hell are y'all talking about? Death Row was not controlled by Jimmy Iovine. That's a lie. The frustrating part is people not being an adult and using your adult mind. You being so connected to somebody you don't know in an artist. Use your brain, man. Use your damn brain. He couldn't get out of jail. That dude go get him out of jail, dog. That dude went and got him out of jail, put him to the front of the line, put him with the best producers. Dre gave him records. Everybody gave him all the best shit.
Hey, send the video where Pac was complaining.
Y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
People talking about like
they did him bad. Of course they didn't do it. Of course they didn't do him wrong. Are y'all crazy?
Send the film.
Nobody did him wrong. Even on his cycle, right? You like yo.
Yes, send it.
Yo, damn. It's 6 months. Pac died 6-7 months by the time All Eyes on Me came out. Like even the cycle of payment, he was right at the window of it. How the hell y'all gonna say Death Row did Pac bad? Man, Death Row did great by Pac. Death Row did better by Pac than any motherfucking label ever did by any artist.
Oh, come on.
I don't know enough to say that.
Yeah.
You tell me who else somebody went out.
I don't know
you
enough
tell
to
me
say
somebody else somebody went and got out of jail when nobody else would get him out of jail and then put him to the front of the line. Who else?
I mean, I think that was a moment of opportunity, though. I think that Suge seen a great opportunity. I think when Suge went to go visit him in jail and Pac told him the whole plan that he had, Suge looked at that as an opportunity that they was going to both be able to come up together like that. You know what I'm saying? So they
you go bail somebody out, you show me.
You got that appeal. You got that appeal on the deck for him. You know what I'm saying? Signed that contract on a toilet piece of toilet tissue, and they took it from there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know.
Y'all just don't.
I think they more so saying it because of the stories about like I know Idi Amin said something. Napoleon, the outlaw dude said a couple.
Napoleon definitely said something.
Yeah. They going off what they said.
Hearsay, though.
But Napoleon again. He couldn't get out of jail, man.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? People talking about he had the number one album in jail. Why did nobody go get him out of jail then?
But even with Napoleon Trap, he said Pac wanted out his deal to start his own label, though. It wasn't like he was complaining about his deal. he just wanted to grow. I think artists do come to a point where they want to do something different, though.
Bruh, y'all gotta grow up, bruh.
But it wasn't like he was trashing shit about what his deal was. He just wanted to start his own label.
Bro, y'all gotta grow up, bro. That's crazy. Y'all just ridiculous.
But what I'm saying is this then. So what is the bad? Because you say, I'm saying, what is the bad things that the artist that was formerly on Death Row say about them? Like what it was, like the violence or something like that? It wasn't nothing between the contracts. Okay,
that's what everybody talked about. Everybody talking about getting fucked up.
The DBs, the beatdowns.
Yeah. Okay.
Nobody was talking about how bad the business. Well, y'all motherfuckers crazy. This motherfucker was paying them.
Hey,
Suge was the
imagine that
something else. That's what we gonna do for Sunday dinner.
Trap.
We gonna really revisit this whole Death Row thing in detail.
Imagine.
What's up, Coach?
Imagine being afraid that you're gonna get your ass whooped every day, but still come to work because the money's good. You can't be whooping my ass and not paying me. I can't come to work.
That's what people were saying. Death Row did great by Pac. That's what we're gonna talk about for the Sunday dinner. We're gonna have, because it's us, so we're gonna have a real conversation. Y'all crazy as hell. Nah, it's not Wayne complaining about his deal. That's a whole nother different conversation.
Wayne shit is different. Wayne shit is different.
Yeah, and it's way more nuanced than Wayne complaining about his deal. Like, that's a whole nother conversation.
We can talk about that on Sunday too.
Sunday dinner, 6 o'clock, but Wayne shit is different. Pac shit ain't like Wayne. Pac shit is 6 months. His album came out in February. He died in September. Like that's like that. Even that payment cycle was small. Like, nah, it don't work that way. Like, of course, Death Row did him great. They put him to the front of the line. They gave him the best beats. These was hit records that were already records. They gave them to him. Like, they did great by Tupac. You don't even find other labels who do that right by an artist. I can't even think of one situation in my mind where some label did that right by an artist. Never. Never in my life. They did that man lovely. That man was getting 6 figures a month. He was in cars. He was having a bunch of shit. As soon as he got out of jail, he came home from there right to a studio. Like, what are y'all talking about?
And he never went to the Red Room.
He couldn't even get out of jail, dog. He was like in jail. He was punching on people in the Red Room. He was the nigga they was talking about.
Part of the jumpings.
He was punching on shit. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. Y'all sit Sunday dinner, y'all be here. We gonna finish this conversation. Y'all not finna, y'all finna stop lying on Suge. It's a lot of things we can say Suge is some bullshit about. I'm cool with that. But what y'all finna do is stop lying on Suge Knight at the Sunday dinner. No, G not lying at all. G telling the truth. And don't make me have one of these niggas make you tell you the truth. They did right by them. That nigga did so right by Tupac. He did the best by Tupac. Ain't nobody ever in history did as right by Tupac as Suge Knight. Pac never had a friend like Suge. Ever.
Never had a friend.
Oh man. You
never.
You paying this guy off as being like, come on, man. Like, I don't. Man.
Okay,
Sunday.
So look,
Sunday.
Trap,
I don't know. I don't want to get it. I don't know.
Trap, this is what I'm saying. I don't think that everybody feels the same way. I can see what G's talking about for Pac.
Yeah.
Now, some other niggas might
ask Warren G. Ask some
niggas
who
got
their Warren's situation is different, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think all of Death Row did bad by Warren. That they friends, so I don't want to get all in their business. But I hated how all of them treated Warren. They didn't even sign Warren.
Yeah.
Well, they were supposed to go on tour. They left Warren at home. Man, I don't like how people treat Warren right now, but that's their business. They are friends. They are childhood friends. So I'm finna stay out their business. But yeah, all that shit y'all talking about, okay, well, y'all finna stop lying on that man's name, bro. I'm finna come with all the motherfucking receipts.
That's Unc there, man. He gonna make sure you hold Unc down, man.
Ain't no motherfucking Unc. I don't have no loyalty. All I got is loyalty is to facts.
The truth. I got
you. I don't got no loyalty to no motherfucking man. This the facts. The facts is Snoop will tell you this. Snoop, that nigga paid Snoop. Them dudes was getting paid. They got paid. They took care of them. They did great by them dudes. He went and pushed other motherfuckers. He got other people out of bad deals. Ask Mary J. Ask Casey.
That's a fact. That's what he was known for. That's
a bunch of dope ass shit. All them stories y'all hear of Vanilla Ice and shit, that's because they took somebody writing, publishing, and oh man, I get it. Whatever, man. Whatever. Well, we'll talk about this Sunday dinner. Sunday dinner. I'll see y'all at 6 p.m. We'll get on this. That's what Sunday dinner. Is Suge really the villain?
Good one.
That's what we doing for Sunday dinner.
Have him call up, man. Tell him call up. Man.
I need to have him call up. Nah, because I don't want him slandering each other. I don't like when them niggas slander and fight each other. That shit ruins my childhood.
I don't think Suge is fighting anybody.
No, because they argue. Then if I have Suge on here, he start talking shit about Dogg and shit, or talking shit about Dre. I don't want to do that. No. I'll just get the proof and we'll have a conversation. Because I don't want to add to no more of these niggas slandering each other, dog. So let's get back to this. God damn it, Danny, you done set me off.
You know, he had an opportunity for Master P to come in and help him get his situation right. So it would look like, or you would think that the artists that he come in contact with, that he have that opportunity to do that for, you would think that would be some of the things, you know, that he would convey out. That he
and even when people keep saying that, right? Like Master P came in and swooped up and saved Snoop Dogg life. He did, but he didn't save his life because Snoop didn't have no value. Snoop had just put out an album that was double or triple platinum. The reason what P did for Snoop that's not talked about, Mac 10 was going to sign Snoop Dogg. He was going to give him $1 million cash. And they was about to put out an album called Fuck Death Row. That Snoop wanted to put that out. That wasn't Mac idea. That was Dogg idea. Dogg was mad. Snoop ran through all his money. Suge was in jail. He wasn't getting monthly stipends. You know, it was fucked up. So he didn't really have no coin. So at the end of the day, he was finna do a deal with Mac 10 for $1 million and put out an album called Fuck Death Row. And Mac was gonna back him, the Inglewood Bloods, you know, that's Mac 10 and the Inglewood Bloods. So it was finna be some shit. P was at priority at the time. P stole Snoop from right up under Mac 10 nose, you know, asked him, what was you finna do? And when he realized what he was finna do, he's like, hey man, don't do that. That's just a bad idea, man. Let's make a deal. But we talking about Snoop Dogg, who had really probably sold 4 million records. He just sold 3 million records on Chronic, 4 million records on Doggy Style. He was double platinum on Murder Was the Case in 95. Listen, the thing about Dogg that don't really get stated is people make it like Dogg is Doggy Style. Oh, Snoop Dogg is just Doggy Style. Nah. Let's be for real. Snoop Dogg is the Chronic. He wrote pretty much all the raps. Shout out to everybody else who wrote. He's on pretty much every song. He's Doggy Style. He's the Chronic. Dre is the music. Snoop Dogg is Doggy Style. So in 92, he puts out the biggest and most important album that year. In 93, he puts out his debut album that year, right? That is as like quadruple platinum, triple platinum, quadruple platinum. Murder Was the Case was a soundtrack in 1994. That's double platinum.
Dog Food.
His group, he's on 7 or 8 of the songs, is Dog Food. That's double platinum. That outsells Tupac in that year. That outsells Tupac's album in that year. That's how big Dog Food was. Me Against the World.
Me Against the World.
Dog Food had a bigger debut. That's 95. 96, he puts out Dogfather. People don't think it's dope. They like, man, this ain't dope. It's still double or triple platinum. It sells 600-something thousand in the first week. And we talking about in 1997. Who the fuck wouldn't sign Snoop Dogg? Who wouldn't sign Snoop Dogg? So even when Danny Boy references himself, like Master P came along and saved him, nigga, whatever Master P signing for was a cheap deal. Snoop was the hottest motherfucker in the world breathing air because Tupac had passed away.
But even when you hear Snoop talk about the situation, I think it was more of the advice that Master P gave him.
That's where the saving came. He said, hey, man, let me move you out here to New Orleans. I'm going to buy you a house.
Yes.
I'm gonna pay for it. That's in your name. I'm gonna give you some money. I'm gonna put you in the studio. But it's not that. It's the fact that he said he guided him away from that type of negativity that he was finna get by saying fuck you up. That would have caused he was already in shit all the time. This would have caused it could have just went bad. Like we might not have Dogg. So that's where I think I give Pete credit, making him say, man, fuck that. Move away from that. Come here. Let's do this.
Right.
So it's just a weird thing that it's a public perception, da. That's not true. There's nobody in the business that don't want to mess with, like, it's Snoop Dogg. This is 5-6 years straight. Like, he's murdering everything. He murdering everything. So that Danny Boy is not comparative. Danny Boy is not having a run of albums where da. Like, if Master P did that for somebody who didn't have the run, then that would be comparable. But you coming over here to fuck with Dogg ain't the equivalent of when Dogg went to fuck with P.
Let's get to what Danny Brown's saying, man.
Danny Boy.
He will push
Danny Brown
as well because he know what it's like to be bullshitted over. And as he told me, in the ending of it, he didn't sign me. I wasn't a part of Death Row. Suge brought me around. And it was a lot of bullshit that he said in the end. But how this started out was, I put out a record with an independent company that I was with. And the record was doing pretty cool. This song, and it did number 10 on the Billboard. And I was grateful. I was having an opportunity to have some movement, and people were able to hear me for music, not just talking and doing interviews or, just some of the little shows that I was doing. I was being able to do exactly what I love doing, and that's singing. And my shit started moving up the charts. And out of nowhere, Snoop hit me up. I didn't go looking for Snoop at all. And his conversation to me when he hit me up is he didn't wait. It wasn't this person that put him with me or this person that put me with him. It was God that brought this opportunity together. And he said how gifted I was. And, he just wanted to be able to take my stuff to the next level. And you doing good. We got to get together. He just started saying just selling a lot of stuff to me. And I'm listening to it because, again, this is a person that I've been on here talking about, Snoop. You know what I'm saying? But just the nostalgia of being able to go back and be around Death Row and, get some of those good records out and have somebody like a Snoop Dogg. So you would think.
So this indie company comes along, right? Because this has been a while. This indie company comes and invests money into you. They doing right by you, right? They whatever chart you was number 10 on, Dan, like whatever chart you was number 10.
That was so slick the way he did that right there.
Right, whatever
number
chart,
10 on the Billboard.
I know it wasn't the big
chart,
whatever
chart
it
number
was
10 on?
that Billboard covered. That's cool. But that means this company came and did right by you. They came and pushed your shit and marketed, and you was able to do the things you've been wanting to do in this industry this whole time. And because Snoop came out, right? Because Snoop came back to you, mind you, you've been on this platform talking shit about the dude. This same platform, you was on this same platform talking shit about him. You've been talking shit the whole time, and I get it because y'all got y'all history, and that's none of my business. I was too young to know y'all business. But don't forget you was on this same platform talking shit about homie. Feel me? You was talking shit about him. So because Snoop came with Death Row, which Death Row didn't necessarily do you the most favors. Feel me? They didn't do you the most favors in your time, right? Because hence why you got this dilemma now. We didn't never get a chance. A lot of bad things happened. You know what I mean? People passed away, people went to prison. It was bad. So you never really got your fair chance. But so after this independent company invests money in you, start working your records and putting you in position, Dogg comes and swoops in.
And you jump ship.
And you jump ship. And you don't understand what's wrong with you telling this story, trying to blame somebody else.
It's funny because I thought that same shit. I was like, they trying to give you 50 G.
We ain't even got to that. I'm saying You're saying that this company did right by you. This company did right by you.
When Snoop came through and you just jumped shit, you just say, "Oh, that's Snoop right there." Fuck these niggas.
After you've been talking shit, and he been doing interviews on Mighty platform, on the Art of Dialogue platform, talking shit.
He said shit about Snoop.
Yeah.
What he said about Snoop?
He just was talking shit.
Let's see if I can find something about Snoop
on this motherfucking platform. Nah, he not gonna get. It ain't nothing to get me, Westside, because I'm not shitting on him. I'm just putting things in the context because I think sometimes humans go to the public and want to fucking just mislead the public, right? And they just want to guide their own narrative. I understand that them dudes got their problem, but here is the flaw in the discussion. The flaw is, right? The flaw in this discussion is you was with a company doing right by you. You saw Dogg and thought to yourself, you can get bigger. So you abandoned the company that's been doing right by you and spending money. So that's problem one. But somehow you blaming Snoop because Snoop reaches out because you're making headway because of this company. Snoop reaches out, man, I see you doing your thing. I could do better. Okay. I didn't talk to all these dudes about business. If the business don't fit me, I just won't do it. I don't care who somebody's name is.
He's looking for that greener grass
behind the records that you're doing, because I'm doing records without him. You know what I mean? And shout out to Toxic, you know, and I'm doing these records and he contacted me and he's selling me all this bullshit. And after I got with him, you know, we got together, we did some recording, you know, and we did the recording and we put the video out, one of the, you know, smoking songs. And then we did the video and then we did a song that he helped me put out. But when he gave me the agreement, you know, I waited a little while and, you know, he was telling me in the interim of it, you know, I'm going to make sure behind closed doors, motherfuckers know that I fuck with you. I'm going to make sure that you straight. You know what I mean? Because when I went to him, I was honest with him. I'm with an independent label, the deal finna end. You know what I mean? So with the deal ended, that mean the bread finna run out from what I'm putting into this record, what we putting into radio. That budget ain't gonna be no more. And at this time, my deal was going to end with them. And these people were going to give me, I asked them for $75,000 to sign my project again. And they agreed to give me $50,000 to sign me again to do another record. And you know, I got to be honest, it wasn't really nothing really wrong with my situation. There were some things that I didn't like, but we were doing pretty good and moving forward.
You get what I'm saying, Trap? Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. He's a scumbag. He's a dirtball.
Scumbag. Dirtball. Like,
I ain't going that far.
That was crazy. Like, why you go that far, Trap?
Guys, you know why? Them people did him good. People did good by him. And then as soon as Snoop come through and show him a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Show him a little bit of attention, you jump ship on them people that been doing right by you. That's a dirtball move right there, B.
Maybe he felt like he was worth more than 50,000. Maybe he was like, he asked for 75, they countered with 50, and maybe he was like, all right, maybe I can go get my 75 or 100 over here with Snoop. Maybe
he offered him a dime. He offered him a dime, and he want. I ain't gonna go forward. Let the video go.
I'm just saying, like
maybe he's trying to do the best business for himself.
Okay, let's look at this. Hold on.
He said, okay.
And you know, now this nigga come in or this creep come in.
Crazy.
And he started telling me, oh, I'm gonna do this. And you know, we got together, and when we did the video, you know, he give me this death row chain. I get back to the west side of Chicago. I'm excited because I'm getting the opportunity, you know what I mean? Hopefully this is the spotlight that I need to.
Okay, say what you got to say now. What?
Sound like a hoe to me. That's what it sounds like.
God damn, Trap. Sound like a hoe to me.
But this be that shit, man. This is that same energy that I be saying, dog, where, and then the general public be so the fucking boo-boo the fool. Like, y'all really disappointed me with that Vlad tweet. Y'all tried to make logical sense instead of just satire. This is the same shit. These people say this shit because they know y'all gonna buy it. And because y'all don't hold them accountable, and then it just comes and then it be like, here we are again.
Okay. I gotta ask y'all. Trap, you said he sounded like a hoe. G stopped it and he held his face. He was disappointed by what he was saying. What right now is he saying wrong? Because I'm with G and you as far as him being accountable at the end of this shit. But what is he saying wrong now to y'all?
He give me this, like, you're like, how is that now bad? Like, you see the disdain, how he talks about it, and then he give me this chain. Now I gotta go back to Chicago with this chain.
We ain't at that part yet.
That is the part he just said.
Nah, he ain't get there yet.
Yeah, we ain't there yet.
That's what he just said. Y'all didn't hear him?
Let me see.
You know, we got together, and when we did the video, you know, he give me this death row chain. Yeah. I get back to the west side of Chicago. I'm excited because I'm getting the opportunity. You know what I mean? Hopefully, this is the spotlight that I need to get on the stage that I'm trying to get to. You know, and as everybody say, Uncle Snoop, you know, I definitely don't refer to him as no damn uncle. Like maybe I should, because there's a few uncles that I don't like. Maybe he's one of them. And so he offered me, you know, he give me this chain, I put it on, and I'm living in the middle of the hood. Nice spot, but I'm in the hood where it go down at with this death row chain on. It's heavy, it's diamonds on it. You know what I mean? And so I'm, you know, I got my piece in my pocket, my fingers, you know, I'm protecting myself, and I'm walking through here, and you know, and within all of that time, Snoop sent me an agreement.
I mean, you always are able to say yes or no. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's a proposal. So you don't like it, you say no.
Okay, so my thing with y'all is I agree with the end of this shit. But as he's talking right now it's starting to get slightly hoish. Now I'm starting to get to hoey, like, yeah, for sure. But the beginning of it, I kind of was like, all right, I could see where he was going. But now it's starting to get a little hoish. Now I can see why y'all be like, wait a minute here. And tend to start getting up like, oh, he's gonna have a lack of accountability at the end of this.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Anderson Avenue. Glasses, how would you feel if K-Dot gave you some baloney? First off, so I got change. First off, I got change, right? I never tested them to see if they was real. Cash Money gave me a chain. I got a hoop banger chain. I don't think the point of the chain is if they real or fake. Forgive me for thinking this deep, but I think it's a symbolic idea. It's not somebody handing you something like, hey, this is for you to sell. This is about money versus, hey, this means you're a part of us. So I don't want to, there we go. Like, it's not attacking or defending it. I don't think I look at it that way.
Hey, can I say, hey, just let me see this real fast. Hey, Gilly, Wallow, Russell Crowe, Benny Blanco, Skip Bayless, Eli Manning, Jamie Foxx, The Undertaker, Steph Curry, Shannon Sharp, Ed Sheeran. You know what they all got in common?
What's that?
You then gave their ass a death row chain. I just assumed they was fake. I don't know why this nigga thought they was real. He giving them out like trick or treat candy.
He gave Skip Bayless a chain?
This nigga gave everybody a chain. Why would you assume this shit was real, my boy? Like, he giving them out like candy. Like, here, who want the chain? Who want the chain? He opened with the chain. You get a chain. You get a chain. I'm with G. I just looked at them as a symbolic.
But that's what they always were. That's what all these. Now look again. If y'all want to be
Drake got a chain.
If y'all want to joke on Snoop for not spending his money and buying a bunch of chains, real chains, just to hand them out to people, strangers, that's cool. I'm not in it. I'm just saying I don't think the point of that chain was about anything except to say he did exactly what he said. He was gonna show everybody you fuck with him. He put out a video. He did a bunch of things. Shout out to Tina, who makes a great point. Suge gave out all real chains. Y'all see how y'all treat him. Y'all treat him like shit.
Them chains was thin as hell though.
And they was real.
They was real, but they was little. Like,
y'all talk shit about him. Nobody should get y'all shit.
Suge understood.
So again, it's one of them things, you feel me, where like just how he's talking about it. He was showing everybody he fucked with you. I saw the video where Cuz put it on your neck. He put it on your neck. Like,
chain and day.
I was like, damn, that was the dope thing to watch Snoop and Danny Boy together. Like, that was dope. It was like, damn, like, this is like my childhood again. Feel me? This is dope. I thought it was dope. You know what I mean? So even how he's talking about it is weird.
You know, I'm thinking we're going to get an opportunity because I sent him a record. I sent him about 12 to, I got a new album done. Same. And I sent him a mixed album. And, you know, man, it's fire. We're going to put this shit out. You know, let's make this happen. And shit, he gave me a contract. And the offer that he gave me was $10,000. He offered me $10,000. And then after offering me $10,000, when I looked in the agreement, you know, because I'm looking at it and my attorney looking at it at the same time. And I don't know if he think that I'm like one of these artists that don't, Like I got off of Death Row Records from studying the damn contract. And he put this contract in front of me for a $10,000 advance for 2 singles, right? For 2 singles. And I'm in a group text with him and his A&Rs, and I sent a text because he told me to keep them abreast of what they send. So I sent a text in the group chat, and I told them that I was perplexed. What I was perplexed about, I was perplexed about the offer, the money that he offered me. What you offer me $10,000 for?
So shout out to Tef, right? I feel bad for you, Tef, which is one of the Death Row A&Rs. Shout out to Tef. Shout out to shout out to the homies, right? Okay. Fuck, man. And this is the problem, right? You was the independent label that just signed you said they was gonna give you $50,000 for 10 songs. Right? $50,000 for 10 songs, an album. Snoop offers you $10,000 for 2 songs, which breaks down roughly to $5,000 per song, just like your deal.
But who is this lawyer?
It's not the lawyer, man.
Larry H. Parker. They do accidents, my boy. Like, if you needed the 50, my thing is if you needed the 50 G's.
You proposed to send him the album. You proposed to send him the album. You said this. He sent you back saying he didn't want your album. I'll do a deal for these 2 songs. So if that's not what you want, right, then it don't matter what he offered you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Just the thought of $50,000 for 10 songs and $10,000 for 2 songs is the same deal. Did you think you're supposed to get more because you feel like Snoop got more money and he could just give you more? That's not how business works. Business works on what they think the songs was gonna make.
Yeah. If you at a point in your life where you need a 50 G's over 10,000, you just say, all right, man, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, you just go do the deal.
Let me go get mine.
The 7 years would be ownership of the songs try to make the $10,000 back, the $5,000 per song.
At some point, you got a decision to make, my boy. Like, what you gonna do? And you decided to go with that's your fault. You decided to take the 10 G's from Snoop.
I'm just saying. I'm saying mine is that because we ain't even got to there.
Okay, but
I'm saying you have a problem with the setup. You have a problem with the setup, right? You have a problem with the setup. So that's obvious, right? But then I'm giving you the comparative business, coach. Is $50,000 for 10 songs or $10,000 for 2 songs? So somebody got to go try to make their $10,000. So they got to spend more money to try to make their $10,000 back.
Right.
They may spend $20,000, right? And so you don't even recoup until they make the shit out of your portion. Let's say their deal was 50-50, right? That means that you would need to be able to grow somewhere near $30,000, $40,000 just to recoup.
Right.
On 2 singles in a time when singles ain't worth no money.
Yeah, when you broke it down for me, yesterday though, I understood you were saying though about the whole shit though. But I think he just more or less felt like he played himself by not taking the other deal so-called he said he had though from the other company and everything.
Well,
like
I mean,
that.
we ain't even got to there. Okay. I'm just breaking down simple business. You wanted $75,000. The company says no, singles ain't worth no more money. Aircraft is streaming knocked the bottom out of singles. That's why a lot of these songs ain't getting signed to major companies. We'll talk about this Sunday dinner. Make sure y'all there for Sunday dinner.
Yeah, we got a big list of Sunday dinner, man.
It's all a part of the same list. It's all a part of Tupac and Suge's relationship, and we'll really visit the business between them. And this is one of those things that's the business between them. Right? It's this concept. The independent company, Snoop got an independent company. Snoop, that shit is not with motherfucking Universal Music where somebody else footing the bill. Snoop is footing the bill out of everything.
Is he with Gamma? Is he with Gamma?
Gamma's independent. Right? Yeah. Gamma's independent. So if your company who had just did business with you offered you $50,000 for 10 songs, you asked for 75, they said here's $50,000 for 10 songs. That's how album deals are structured in 10 songs, right? 50,000. And Snoop says here's 10,000 for 2 songs. That's because everybody counted what your value was at that time. They can't imagine what they could do for you, homie. They got to count where the real value is. And then they'll put their magic on it and hope it really rises and does better than they thought. But they can't guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? They can't guarantee it.
The crazy thing.
It's not a comparison of Danny Boy and Pac. That's not the comparison, CFG. I'm talking about the relationship of business to artists. I don't give a fuck if it's Tupac or if Jesus Christ is putting out an album. It's the relationship between an executive and an artist. Right? Here's a prime example of that conversation where he's telling a story and the general public don't see it that way. So when somebody hears that, they hear 50,000 and 10,000, they don't look at that like that's the same deal.
It's funny when you break it down by song. Snoop and the other labels seen them similarly, like
because they're not guessing what he's worth anymore. Now nobody in the business has the reason people not getting signed because nobody in the business coach got to guess what you're worth. They could just look at your stream and be like, oh, you only streaming this much. This is estimated streams based off what he been streaming over this year. This is how many monthly subscribers he got. We can give him this. Everybody is gonna give you the same thing. Ain't nobody else gonna give you more or less. Everybody can offer that.
That nigga had 2 decisions to make. How hard you want to work and how much money you need.
I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, but like $10,000. Then we look further in the agreement. The contract was going to keep me 7 years exclusively to him, meaning I couldn't do nothing else. So I'm gonna shut my shit down for you for 7 years for $10,000. The fuck I look like a smoker, and I'm trying to. And Snoop sent a nasty text back like, "Cuz you not on death row. What I did for you, I did out of love, trying to help you. I got in your video, I charged for that. I got on the song with you, I charged for that. So recognize a blessing when you see it."
Right? So it's like this, right? So remember, here's the thing, right? So remember, they had did the 2 songs. He did the music video with him before they did the deal. He did the feature with him before they did the deal. It's not a bad deal, Thiz, man. There's 99% of the industry right now will sign 2-song deals where somebody owns the master recordings for 7 years for $5,000 a piece. You don't want me to start telling y'all about y'all favorite people. They lying. 10,000 to own 2 songs for 7 years is not crazy. Even when he's saying it's exclusive, a single deal don't even work that way. Like they just get first option, bruh.
Snoop was basically telling him why Danny Boy was thinking about even going with Snoop at that point in time. Nigga, for the look, for Snoop being in your video, for Snoop.
And he did all this before he did the deal for 2 songs. He already did 2 songs. That's how they weighed exactly how much money they could give him.
This is why you said had a $50,000 deal over here and Snoop come
how
around.
How is he cook if he give up the masters for 2 years to his song for 7 years? How are you cook if you give up the masters to 2 songs for 7 years? You cook. Why are you cook?
You can still perform it.
How the hell is he cook for 2 fucking songs?
Yes,
man, I don't know what math y'all thinking about. 99% of rap will sign deals where they give up a song for $5,000. You know how hard it is to make $5,000 off 1 song?
7 years ain't even that long, to be honest with you either.
Especially if somebody got a master.
You would take 35 years for that.
Yeah, man, 7 years. Man, like.
Good afternoon.
Hey, peace. This Paul from Trenton, Jersey.
This who?
Paul from Trenton, Jersey.
Paul, what's up, homeboy?
What's on, G? Shout out to Coach, Trap, the whole motherfucking gang.
What up?
Y'all, Glasses. I do apologize, my brother. I'm actually on lunch. I'm in the East Coast of the show. I was watching the show back from the beginning. And I got to touch base on this. You said as far as, street people versus, people who are, as far as affiliated. And, in that light, what do you say to the street people? I mean, to the regular Joes, right, who got the 9 to 5s, like you said, I guess the in-betweeners, but you got the hood, right, or Crip Blood, Uber, GD, Vice Lord, when they're messing with regular people. I know you said don't play in between, but what about when the, people who, to an extent, supposed to be our protectors, right, to an extent, right, are also taking it out on us, robbing us all day. And again, I'm not saying that's me. I was listening to
call the motherfucking police. If a nigga like one of my peoples do something to you and you not thugging, call the fucking police. They shouldn't be doing that to your ass in the first place.
I for sure agree. My thing is just sometimes I feel like they'll take it out on people in their own neighborhood, right? Proximity is everything. So a lot of people will take it out on the people that's closest to them. And that is the regular Joes or the 9 to 5ers. You know what I mean? People who are in between, right? Like, it's a lot of people who have 9 to 5s who have family that's with the bullshit. You know what I mean? So if I'm doing me, everyone knows in the neighborhood, everyone knows the 9 to 5 worker in the hood, right? Everyone sees the person, that's trying to do something different, right? And if you still get fucked with, I understand you said call police and everything like that, but I feel like it's no accountability for our brothers and sisters who are a part of, like, it's basically like, average regular Joe. If they fuck with you, call police. And again, we all know we ain't leaving the hood, right? So you call police, a lot of times that equals more problems.
Not listen. So there's a thing, right, that growing up still as a man, you got to be a man. But then there's places that you have no business trying to play in the middle of. Right? And the truth is, it's one thing, you ain't supposed to let no motherfucking body put their hand on you. That you better learn how to defend yourself and make sure motherfucker don't put their hand on you. But when motherfuckers start talking about breaking the law and doing things to you, if a motherfucker robbing you, you are supposed to call the police. And if motherfuckers come tripping because you called the police and talking about they gonna do this, you supposed to call the police again. Listen, every neighborhood got some assholes who don't get how they supposed to treat people.
Right.
The street life is a very empowering and poisoning thing to people. They really get empowered by it. It's a bunch of people who already felt powerless and now they have some power. But the truth is they supposed to negotiate how they deal with people in the community. You're not supposed to treat everybody the same. I used to have to regulate on my homies all the time, younger homies and homies my age and everything, when they would do things wrong to people. Everybody is not going to have a Glasses Malone in their hood. My older homies will tell you I'm about righteousness, but there is one around. And you do have to stand up for yourself. I don't give a fuck who you is, but what you cannot do is be in the middle. If you in the middle, it's hard to get going.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have got stomped out. You feel me? I mean, that's respect earned from that. I've definitely been in squabbles. I've actually had the opportunity of living on the West Coast. And, for almost 10 years at one time, came back or whatever. And honestly, the only squabbles I got with in California was white motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, that felt good. That felt good beating.
Man, most motherfuckers, listen, the truth is, most people, if you not a gangbanger, feel me, most people that's in the culture and shit, they not finna be trying to press on you. Yes, there always is an asshole. There's always an asshole that don't know how to deal with his power, and he just over the top. Shout out to K-Way, makes a point. AD and Pun and them was telling me they was punching on smokers. I would have never greenlit that. I'd have punched on them in that time. You know what I mean? You don't treat the business that way. You don't treat customers that way. But again, in a situation in a community where people are so powerless, you know what I mean? Because you grew up in this place poor, disenfranchised, without opportunities, you finally get some power. A lot of people don't know how to deal with having that much power and command of an army. So they misuse it and they get out of control, but that's not everybody. That's not everybody. You feel me? And it's time for Black folk to stop feeling like they gotta be you don't have to be in the middle. You could be over here and here. Again, that don't mean you have to understand what's going here, but nobody should be treating you that way. If somebody robbing you, I don't give a fuck who it is if you not on this timing. If you on this timing, you stuck in the life, you got to do what you got to do. But if you not in this life and somebody rob you, I don't give a fuck who it is. You better call the proper authorities. How the fuck is you playing like, you shouldn't be playing it like me. If you going to play it like me, come all the way over here. Feel me? But if you not, get out of the middle. The middle ain't nowhere. Let me get back to it though, big dog, because I ain't got that much time today. Sunday dinner.
Basically, G is telling you the customer's always right.
Yeah, like you can't beat up the damn smokers, man. Man, none of that's happening. Punching on these people. These people
beating up the customers.
People paying the mortgage. Put your hand on these people.
Oh shit.
Oh, let me get to it.
That shit was crazy.
That's what he sent me. So my management team, they got to calm me down because I'm finna. If I'd have been in front of him and he said that to me, let me explain to you what would have happened.
What would happen?
Those big guys that you see with him, they probably would have beat my brains out because I would have slapped the shit out of Snoop.
Word.
Because you talking to me for like we men.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this nigga.
The fact that he felt like it was disrespectful because when he started to complain about a 2-song deal about, man, I don't know, this deal ain't fair. And Snoop like, you know, he like, nigga, I did a feature for you and I did a video with you. I let you use my likeness. Like, you got to understand, like, Danny Boy is a Death Row legend. He a person you remember from Death Row, but Snoop Dogg is definitely different. Like, if Jay-Z did a feature, Danny Boy's a Death Row legend for sure.
Legend?
Of Death Row, yes. You gonna remember Danny Boy name. He not one of the people you not gonna remember. Like, his name is something. He did I Ain't Mad at You. He, you know, what's your phone? Like, he got some shit.
What's right up under legend?
Legend?
I mean, he's a Death Row from that.
Yeah, he's for sure a Death
Row thing. I'm not saying
what's right up under legend.
A Death Row. Death Row.
RBX a legend?
Yeah, he should be.
What about the dude go so much trouble in the world?
Big Sight. Big Sight, all eyes on me legend.
Yeah, he like Big Sight. Like,
I love everybody.
Anytime I heard Big Sight come on, I'm like, fast forward.
So much trouble in the world.
So him being offended by that, him being offended by a 2-song deal and like, you know, such and such, Snoop like, hold up, bro. I'm looking out for you. Like, I just did your feature for free. I put a chain on your neck for free. I didn't even sign you.
Nigga rash.
He wasn't even signed. He hadn't even got the contracts. He did that for him. And then I get why I feel so bad for Dogg, bro, because if you do things for people, niggas is so crazy, feel me, that you could do things for people and like they won't even see you doing something. And then he'll get on here and act like that's not something that meant something.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, so he's saying that the 10,000 end up being 7,000. And
we ain't got that yet.
Okay. All right, my bad. Okay. But
I'm a man that didn't even bother him. I'm a man that I ain't call that nigga. Like, we too grown to like play games with each other. And at the end of the text that he sent me, you know, when he sent me that text, I held myself back. So my team like, man, just don't say nothing, D. This could be a great opportunity. I'm quiet. And he said something else smart to me. Like about a week or so later. Like, cause we agreed. We agreed to do the 2 singles.
So after I signed it, you know. So after I signed it, you know,
oh man,
he texted me and called me a hoe. So you know.
Oh man.
But after you shitted on me, then you know.
Hey, I'm asking you this question because you probably know. How much you think a Snoop Dogg feature is worth?
Oh,
today?
Yeah.
At that time when he was talking about it.
Shit, this is all the same times. This is a couple days ago. Yeah.
Talking about last week.
What?
I don't know, $50, 50,000, 100,000.
Okay. All right.
Snoop.
Okay.
Snoop is like because Snoop is a different
where
brand.
his math is at on this situation.
So I don't got a Snoop Dogg. Listen, like Snoop ain't putting no video and putting no chain on. That shit is worth. That's probably worth $250,000.
Yeah.
Snoop in a video. He's in a video with Danny Coach putting a chain around his neck. Snoop is hosting, like he's hosting the Olympics right now.
Is he doing the Winter Olympics too?
Yes,
he's doing the Winter
Olympics. Wow, I know.
So he gave you probably, let's say Snoop 50,000. Let's say you got 50,000 cash. right? 50,000 cash, right? For this feature. Because if you got 50,000 cash, maybe you can get a Snoop Dogg feature, right? Cash, because it gotta be cash. It gotta be over. It's probably if it's over a check, it's probably gonna be 100-something thousand because you gotta pay taxes.
Right.
50,000 cash, and then he got a video with you on another song where he puts a chain on your neck. So like he branded you. That nigga ain't did that shit for none of us. Imagine Ice Cube like, here, Glass, I'm gonna do a feature with you, and then I'm gonna put a lynch mob chain on your neck.
A lynch mob chain sounds scary.
Bruh.
On your neck.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let's get through this.
That's like a
bracelet. Because I'm thinking we're gonna do a record deal. Put out an album.
Yeah,
so he signed you for two
big dreams. Yeah, big dreams.
Okay.
And he told me I'm gonna help you put money behind the radio, and you know, he started telling me all these things. And shit, no man, he offered that $10,000, and I agreed to doing the $10,000 for the 2 singles. My team like, we need this Special Kind of Fool, and we put the other song out, and
I want to hear these
So
singles.
High and Special Kind of Fool is the songs that we put out. He offered the $10,000. After I signed the agreement, my lawyer took out all of the other stuff of keeping me exclusive.
So you're not even, the songs are not even like, it's not even exclusive. Like, okay, go ahead.
His lawyer sent back and said, we made a mistake. We made a mistake. Danny portion is $7,000 because the producers have to be paid. Snoop producers got to be paid. Ultimately, I made $7,000. I needed it because you fucked up what I had going on. I had at least $50,000. The lady's ready to sign me again.
How did he fuck up what you have going on? What's up, Steel?
What's up, KG?
Yeah, I'm on the lunch table.
You got the lunch table? What
Yeah.
time is it now?
It's early, but I got to go do some other stuff, so I got to do it early.
Still getting a haircut?
So we actually live now?
Yep, I hit you once I'm finished.
I'm sure.
So then you double back, right? Because that makes sense, right? You do have to pay the producer, but you could have made it on your end. Now I need this 10. You pay the $3,000, $1,500 per track to the producers. But he did the deal, coach. And then whatever exclusivity he talking about, that got removed. Why are you complaining?
I'm a little confused now too.
Let me get 3 of that back real quick, man.
Not only did you, oh man, okay, whatever.
Let me get 3 of that back. Nah, I'm supposed to be 10. Let me get 3 of that back. You can send
and you got a free feature.
Yeah, and a chain.
So when a person asks me why I'm so upset, or why was I upset? Because I ain't upset now because, man, I keep telling people, I don't give a damn what you have. I don't give a damn who you are. Karma hit back. So you always get it. You're gonna.
What would be bad? What would be the karma? What happened bad to you?
You signed the deal.
But that's the thing. People always think karma is always bad. I mean, maybe Snoop is getting his karma. He doing the Winter Olympics right now for being a nice cool for helping them out. Like gave you a free feature. Signed you took a deal that he put out in front of you that you signed. Like you could have stepped out of it. You could have, but you knew what was coming. He knew what would come with that deal.
You gotta pull the chain out of his pocket. You gotta come on, bro. No. You gotta show him pull the chain out of his pocket.
Hey,
man.
Did you see that chain though?
Yeah, I've seen that.
He thought that was real.
He's like this. This the chain he gave me right here.
The lack of accountability that exists on the internet is unbelievable, bro.
This nigga thought he signed him gave him a $7,000 contract and gave him a $400,000 chain.
He did.
He said, "You know what? I'm gonna say."
Let me go to these super chats, man.
And then he said he went to go get it clean. I'm gonna go get it clean.
You're not gonna get that clean trap. You know exactly where you went to go take that chain
$2. You have to do right for yourself. You definitely got to do what's good for you, and you got to be okay when you do something outside of that. Shout out to Otis, Big O. What's up? Thank you for the $5. Wouldn't you say black label execs treat black artists better? If so, why do black execs get such a bad reputation? Everything black get a bad reputation, Big Otis. Everything black.
That's facts.
Everything, Otis. Everything black get a bad reputation. Like Simon did some stuff that people do, but again, if you really go put together, we'll break this down on Sunday Dinner. Make sure you a member. Subscribe right now. Sunday Dinner gonna be going up 6 p.m.
Sunday Dinner gonna be lit.
Sunday Dinner we'll get into all this whole thing, that whole Suge and Pac shit. I'll bring the contract. We can go through it, do some math, really get into it. So these artists and these people around these artists can stop lying to y'all, and y'all can see how the business actually works. And then we can have a real conversation. Shout out to Breezy. What's up, Breezy? Thank you for the $2. Simon was a great businessman. Insider, if you know, you know. Facts. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Who sing better, Hooks? Danny Boy or Nate Dogg?
Nate.
Regulators, I ain't mad at you. Regulators.
Nate
is cold. Danny not bad, though.
I mean, Danny fine.
Danny cool.
Nate.
Toss it up. Danny Boy toss it up, right? Toss it up was trash.
No, everybody's saying toss it up. Everybody's saying toss it up. Casey and JoJo sang a version of it. People. I thought that was dope. Shout out to Pac for that great idea. That's just so. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Warren G saved Def Jam. It wouldn't be no Def Jam version of Ja Rule, Luda, or DMX if it weren't for Warren G. Same for Jay-Z.
Yeah, mute up, K-Way.
Same for Jay-Z. They all owe Warren G something. Shout out to Blame It on Des. Thank you for the $5. Look at the Americans saying F the belts because of fees. We know the real, and them belts never had mentor's value other than a symbolic meaning. Which belts?
What's happening right now? I missed them. Maybe I missed them earlier.
Shout out to Ash.
Are they talking about boxing?
$10. Oh, fuck the belt. Oh,
the boxing, right?
Yeah, she got to be talking about boxing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that. We had to let's work on that some other time. That's a deeper conversation. Shout out to Ash, 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $10. Snoop isn't a snake, but he's a fence sitter, though. Yeah, maybe. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $10. 246 years of slavery with ropes, whips, and chains just for folks to fall out over fake chains and tear each other down over public platforms during Black History Month. The irony.
That's what I'm talking about, K-Way. Heating up. Heating up, K-Way. Let's go.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Let's see what it is. Snoop, Danny Boy sees what Snoop did for October London and wants the same treatment.
October London, fire.
October London, a bad motherfucker, dog. Fire. Shout out to Cali Chief. What up, Chief? Thank you for the $5. Shout out to Trap, Elite Nasal, brethren. Elite nasal breather. Oh, you do breathe out your nose like that.
Oh, all right. Let me pick it up.
My your face, B.
My bad. I got a big schnoz, man.
Shout out to breathing all the white man's air. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $10. Snoop, I ain't mad at you. Danny Boy, I'm furious. I'm crying. Shout out to Otis. What up, old man? Sunday dinner. Make sure you there, dog. 6 p.m. We gonna really get into that whole Pac thing. I'm gonna print out that contract so we can break it down.
Otis got to be 65.
Shout out to Ash. Thank you for the $25. Shout out to Young Money. Drake is in court. Nicki on Fox News. Wayne crying every day on X, and Tiger still Tiger. Glasses, what the hell happened? Man, I'm Cash Money.
He said, I'm not Young Money.
Grown money. Shout out to the homies, though. Shout out to Wayne. He'll figure it out.
Mature money.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Hey, Breezy be looking all right in that profile pic. I almost licked my phone.
You miss every shot you don't shoot, you heard?
No Sillis Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. No Ceilings by Glasses Malone. We did 10 a.m. Thank y'all for stopping through. I know it's a little early, hour 40. I know we got so much more to talk about, but we back on Friday, regular time. Sunday dinner at 6 p.m. If Coach going to be here, Coach, you going to be here?
Yes.
Trap, you here? Sunday dinner is going to be cracking in. I promise you. It's going to be really good. Going to be really good. Make sure you are a member. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the table is going in. Again, I just dropped this great No Ceilings podcast episode. Make sure you look in the comments on YouTube. Hit that like button before you get up out of here. Victory Lap Conversations with DJ Head, Mike and Keys. That conversation is really dope. We honored my man Nip. We talked about a lot of funny things. It was some sad moments, some happy moments. Head over there. Click that link. You can listen to the No Ceilings podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings Podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. And listen, our sponsor, mealsbymanny.com, MANNIE.com. If you tired of cooking your meals for the 2026 and beyond, or if you want to lose weight or gain weight, head over to mealsbymanny.com. Let him hook you up, prep you that meal, have that meal ready for the week. You can get your great jobs done, all the work, all the good stuff, man. Hood Fire Seasoning, Meals by Manny. We will see y'all Friday at noon. Pull up.
Easy. Go check that Gatekeepers podcast out also, though.
GTKPRS. Much love.